So I'm on the trailhead. George. Not looking good. Ah, hello there. Welcome back to Formosa Wild Camping. Today I'm in Taoyuan County, a few miles south of Shimen Reservoir. I've come out just after a typhoon, so I need to be especially careful of falling rock and falling trees. The trail I'm going to take into the mountains heads up to a peak called Lianbaoshan. So I hope to ascend that peak possibly tomorrow on this 3-day expedition. I need to find a base camp. This is a new area for me. I've never been here before, so it's going to be quite an adventure. Right, let's go and see what we find in these mountains. I'll talk to you later on the trail. Heading up the concrete trail. I think it's quite a popular route for people to come sightseeing further into the mountains. There are some rather spectacular waterfalls, I understand, a little further up. The road here is full of debris from the typhoon. It was just a couple of days ago that it landed in Taiwan and made its way up towards the north. A lot of trees have come down and rocks. Very, very strong. A lot of damage in Lianboashan, even damage to my local trails. So I'm looking for a base camp near to a river, possibly this river or the next one. There are a lot of pine trees here, so different type of environment to the last expedition at Yuanyang. So the objective is to find a base camp which is adjacent to the river. Well, I like this. The river is just down there. It should be quite secluded in the jungle here. Oh, this is beautiful. Maybe the other side, old man. Looks promising. A little bit slippery. I really don't want to get my feet in the river. Oh, that's tricky. Head up to here, see what's at the top. Hello there. Well, I'm preparing the base camp area, clearing some of these shrubs down here on the ground and some of the larger stones so that I have a flat area, hopefully not too uncomfortable, on which to pitch my big Agnes tent. It's quite a challenge. We're really in the wilderness here. It's tricky. We're down by the river, so there are a lot of rocks and stones. Oh, hello chaps. The tent is up and erected. Let's take a look. A good view of the river and the jungle. Oh, what do you think? Any good? It's on the slope, not completely flat here. Let's have a look inside. There we are. So it's quite spacious, should keep all the bugs out. Around 5 o'clock usually there's a lot of flying things, so to make sure the tent is all sorted out just before sunset. Let's go and take a look at the tarp. I say, what the dickens is going on? It's collapsed. Well, this is no good at all. I thought it was fine. Have I? I have to pull it this way. I don't think this tree can take the strain. Are you sure about this? So the trees are so far apart, it's proving to be very difficult to erect the tarp. There's a great view of the river from the dining area. Let's take a look. Are you sure, man? It looks a bit woolly to me. So it's about 5 o'clock and time for tiffin. So today I've set up my stove here. Let me show you. In front of the river. Not bad, is it? Just boiling some water here for my vegetables. It'll be sunset soon. So today I'm doing something different. So I have some couscous here. I'll show you. I added some cardamom and some spices and something citrusy in there. I have some green vegetables, broccoli, courgettes, and I have some peppers and tomatoes. Wow, it's going to be rather nice, I think. And this is some mushrooms here. I have just a few small chicken pieces. That worked rather well last time. Right, let's see how it goes. It's nice to be cooking with the river just beneath me. Very nice sound. Right, dinner is ready. Let's take a look. Couscous and some vegetables and sauce. That's rather nice. Let's try it. That's what a hungry woodsman needs. It's time for a snifter. Let's see what we have today. It's a Guinness draft. Wow, that's rather special, isn't it? I like a can of stout. Trouble is, it tends to be a trifle lively. This is not going to go well, I know. I don't have much success with these. Let's set it down, out of the way, ready for the explosion. Whoa! Oh my lord! Look at that! Frothy, man! What is this? Right, yeah, cheers, old Ben.
Cheers. I did say to
cheers.
open it slowly.
Oh, I did. Oh, it's gone everywhere.
Oh, that's rather good though.
It's rather good.
You've even emptied yours over my trousers.
Well, sorry about that. Oh, hello there. Well, it's time to retire for the night. I'm in the tent. It's very quiet outside, just the sound of the river below the base camp. Did hear a few shots. Maybe there were some aboriginals out hunting. I managed to have a quick bath down in the river. It was very refreshing. So that's it for today. Looking forward to day 2 and climbing up to the peak of Lianbaoshan. So, talk to you tomorrow. Good night. Well, here's the jungle. It looks like a nice day. Blue skies. This is the dining area and my view of the river. Right, let's get some breakfast on. I'll see you down there. Well chaps, you may be wondering if there's anything out in the jungle that I could eat, and surprisingly, despite all of these plants being here, leaves, there's nothing really that is safe to eat out in the subtropical jungle in northern Taiwan. I think the Aboriginals will understand which plants would be good to eat, but there is one that I know which is actually really delicious, and if we look here we can see these trees, and there is this plant situated high up in the tree, and that is called sansu. And this is actually a delicious plant to eat, and I found some here. Let's take a look. So these young leaves, I could add those to my dinner later, and that would be delicious. Maybe I'll try it. Breakfast is ready. Good. Add a little soy pro. That's perfect. Well, we're setting off up the mountain now to the peak. Probably take a few hours. Brought the backpack, so the light one, for day hiking. Bring water and the torch, head torch, and some, oh my head, and some snacks. Gosh, what a jungle, so dense. Oh, hello chaps, heading up to the peak of Lianbaoshan. Found this spectacular ridge. It's I don't think I've seen anything like it before. It's a long way down. Hundreds of feet. Gosh, it's quite an adventure.
Had the vaccine and they died. So that killed this really quite militant group, you know, to say that the country has become a dictatorship.
Oh gosh.
Got to get out and make things. It's right on the edge. very possible.
This is a humidity old biscuit.
Yeah.
So if you chaps want to know what a ridge looks like, here's a good example. About 1 inch wide. We're up at about 3,000 feet now. The elevation that we have to ascend is something like 1,200 feet, which is not insubstantial. Just take it easy. It's only 11 o'clock, should be fine. Talk to you when I'm nearer the top. Just found a tree which was probably blown down during the typhoon we had this week. And looking at the soil, looks very fresh to me. Take a look. We're on the top of the mountain on the peak, and that is a huge tree. Look at the size of it. Oh, looks like 2 trees. Brought down by the typhoon, I'm sure. Some trees came down in the typhoon, but just a few big trees, not too much. And the trail is intact, that's the main point. Talking about trees which have fallen down the typhoon, that's a very timely example. Split from the bottom. Look at that. Oh, couldn't have timed it better. That's very new, straight across the trail. I'm just saying the trail hasn't been blocked, and here we are losing the trail. Last. Oh, there's a ridge. Oh, maybe there's a view, and maybe there's a 1,000-foot drop the other side.
Yeah.
Ridge is broken in two.
It's quite spectacular. Yeah, the ridge is broken.
So I just climbed to this edge of this ridge. It's just broken here with a tree at the end. What do you think, Albin?
Well, if it wasn't... Oh, you can see the reservoir.
Oh, I say, I'm coming up.
It's foggy as hell.
Foggy, you say?
Yeah.
Alright, we're coming up to the edge of this ridge. Let's look for Shimen Reservoir. I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's there. You think it's safe to hold? Can I hold on to this?
No,
What's that?
look, when you wobble that, that whole bit of rock's moving.
Oh gosh. Oh, I say. Oh, this is it, the peak of Lianbaoshan. We did it, old bean. What does it say? Gosh. There we are. 3,524 feet. Gosh, what an achievement.
Oh. Down now.
Yeah, we know the way.
It's going to be steep.
Oh, I'm glad we did it. Right, it's time to set off down the mountain. Need to allow about 3 hours, so because of the sunset is at 5:30. Couldn't spend too much time at the peak, unfortunately. Did get some interesting drone shots. I think that's something interesting, eh? What's that? Wow. Due to a bee incident, the camera was dropped down the side of the mountain. Fortunately, it's still working. There are monkeys in the trees above.
Oh, it's a really small one over there. Tiny. Hello.
We think there are a lot of monkeys up there.
See that one sitting up there.
So, good day out. Now it's time for dinner, and I think you might enjoy a Taiwan snifter. This looks like just what I need, just a ticket. Talk to you later when the dinner is on the boil. Hello, well, dinner is prepared. Let's take a look at today's cuisine. Wow, look at that, gourmet food. Rice with mushrooms, broccoli, courgettes, black beans. That's just what a hungry woodsman needs today for that hike up the mountain. Oh, hello there. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the tent. I finished the dinner and a snifter, and it's time to retire for the night. It's about 10 o'clock now. I want to be up early in the morning, day 3 of the expedition, when I intend to go and visit the waterfalls lower down the mountain. So they should be quite spectacular, especially with the heavy rainfall we've had recently. So I'll talk to you in the morning at breakfast time. Good night for now. Oh, good morning. It's day 3 of the expedition. Let's take a look outside. Oh, the sun is coming up. Seem to have a blue sky. Right, just heading down to the river for some water. Need to fill up, see? Oh gosh, what the dickens is going on here? I can't believe it. What's happened to the river? It's gone. Oh, I say, this is the lake I took a bath in last night, and there's no water at all. Well, this is very rummy. I've never seen a river dry up like this. It's just completely empty. Well, chaps, to collect water, must river trace this dry river bed up to the mountain to find out where the water has gone. It's absolutely astonishing.
shortage up here.
Oh, splendid. Oh. Ah, water, finally. Coffee. Oh, it's perfect. This is the voice of a Formosan wild monkey. So I'm heading out onto the trail to the waterfalls. Never been there before. Let me see what they are like. It's about 1 mile or so. Rightio, we're heading up to the main waterfall. I think it's called Yuanyang Falls. There's nobody about. Should be quite spectacular. Seem to be in a deep ravine here. Oh, I say, I can see it. Look at this, chaps. I've just spotted a landslide, or the result of one, a long time ago. There's a viewing platform here, and half of it was wiped out by a landslide. You can see here the rock is on top of the timbers of the viewing platform, and here is the boulder with timbers under it, which came down. Maybe you can see it in the camera, I'm not sure. Came down from the mountain there. This whole part of the ledge has broken off, come down and hit the viewing platform. Hello there. Well, we've come back down the mountain from the waterfalls. Ready now to pack up the base camp, head back down to the motorcycles and head home. Right, the base camp has been cleared away. Leave no trace. Nice clean area overlooking a dry river. And this is the dining area. Yeah, very clean. That's it. Didn't leave anything. It wasn't here already when we arrived. Hello, I'm back at the trailhead. I reached the end of this expedition, 3 days out in the jungle at Lianbaoshan. I hope you enjoyed the trip. It's been very exciting. We ascended the peak and found some very interesting trails along the ridges. Also saw some waterfalls today and had some encounters with these monkeys in the trees, and also experienced a river drying up overnight, which I've never seen before. So if you like this expedition, then do like, and if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe. That would help me out enormously. So until the next outing, I wish you jolly good health and tally ho for now.